Okay, let's continue on with the 7 inches. Ugh. Gosh, I've been sick for a while. It's been weeks. It's like I have the flu or something. Anyway, let's get into the O's and the P's of the 7-inch record collection. And I got a bunch of new stuff, but I want to get through this before I get into that. So here we go. This one is by a San Francisco late 70s band called, the Offs. And this one is the Everyone's a Bigot 7-inch. And it's wonderful. And I think this is an original copy of it. They probably never did a repressing of this. Anyway, this thing is really good. Okay, this is a record that Tony Collins of Bullhead City, Arizona sent me. It's by a band called Oak Ree. And this is, and it came with a sticker and a patch. And this thing has a little drawing on the back, and it's this one is number 9 of 30, and I guess each one of these little jackets, let's see what the record looks like. Each one of these little jackets had a special little drawing on it. So on all 30 of the or on each of the records that they made, which they made 30, somebody drew a drawing on it and then signed it. And there's the drawing and the signature. So each record jacket is different. And this is kind of noisy. It's hard to explain the way it sounds. It's almost like a noise record. But it's pretty good. Okay. I bought this next record at a show from the band, and this is Opposition Rising, the Riot Starter EP. And I had the band autograph it. And this one's, yeah, I would say this one is great. I was trying to find a way to describe this, but this one's good. Maybe even great. Okay, here's records that are great. I made a little book of these. This first one is the very first Off 7-inch. And then this one is live at Generation Records. There's a newspaper clipping from a show I went to in Portland. There's another Off record. And here's another Off record that's autographed by Keith Morris. And here's another Off record, Learn to Obey. I think this was a record store day type situation. And here's a little box set of the first 4 EPs by Off that came with a patch, and there's a poster, and it's got a bunch of songs on all the little records. And again, all this Off stuff is very good. Okay, here is an original. Well, these are 2 originals. The Plasmatics' first 2 records. This is Butcher Baby. And this next one is, I guess, now more thrilling than ever. And these are on Vice Squad Records. And they're in the little cardboard sleeves. Colored vinyl. And they're really good. They're not the same songs as on the first record. These are different versions of the songs. I mean, they're the same songs as on the first record, but those are like different recordings of them. Okay, here's the Plasmatics, Monkey Suit. On the flip side is Squirm Live, and this thing is the greatest ever. Here's another great record. This is Butcher Baby live, and Tight Black Pants live. Excuse me. There you go. Okay. Now we're going to get into the Pansy Division. This is Average Men Pansy Division with Jello Biafra. And this one's really good. Jello Biafra puts his best foot forward on this recording. Here is Pansy Division 9-inch Males. And this one, it's okay. It's got a Husker Du cover song on it. And that would be the main reason you buy it. And for the title of it, that's kind of funny. This Pansy Division record, James Bondage, is a masterpiece. Every song on it is great. Seek this thing out. It's on Lookout Records. And it's the best. This is such a good little record. This is a fun little record. Not as good as the James Bondage, but definitely worth buying. This is Manada by Pansy Division. Okay. Hey. Here we go. This is Pansy Division with Calvin Johnson. Not really sure who Calvin Johnson is. But this is like a little country and western record. It's got a song called Jackson. On the flip side, Really Wanted You. And this one is a great little record. Very fun to listen to. Here's Pansy Division, Valentine's Day. And He Could Be the One, Pretty Boy. And this one is really good. But so far, the James Bondage record is still running in first place. Until now. Now it has a match, and it is this one. This one has Femme in a Black Leather Jacket, Homo Christmas, and Smells Like Queer Spirit. This thing is the best ever. I can't say enough good things about this record. Okay, this one is, it's okay. This is a split with Skin Jobs, and this is Pansy Division. Singing Your Loss, I Know Your Type. And the Skin Jobs sing Weird and Recruiting. This one's good, but it's not too memorable. Okay, this one's very memorable. This is the Heavy Metal Gatefold Pansy Division record. The reason why you'd want to buy this is for their version of Breaking the Law. It's really funny. This one is a must-have. And it also is on Lookout Records. Okay, here is a 7-inch called We Will Fall, the Iggy Pop tribute. And it has Pansy Division singing Loose, Adolph's Dog singing Ordinary Bummer. It has Joan Jett and the Blackhearts singing I Want to Be Your Dog. This one's really good. Just all those bands doing Iggy Pop songs. Okay. This one is Stop Homophobia. This one comes with a book and all kinds of stuff in here. And this has four bands doing 4 songs. And the Pansy Division song on this thing is really funny. And the Happy Flowers Toast Fire is pretty good too. This one is 263 of 1,000. And this is, I don't know what record label this is. Rated X, Turkey Baster Records. Anyway, the Pansy Division song on this is worth buying it. Oy. Okay, this is a test pressing of Pansy Division Queer to the Core. And this one's pretty good. It's not a bad little record. See what it says written on it. It's got that written on it. But anyway, it's a test pressing. I ordered the regular record and they sent me this. They must have made a mistake. Anyway, it's pretty good. Okay, this next one. This next one is really good. This one is great. This is on Out Punk Records. This is Pansy Division presents Bill and Ted's Homosexual Adventure. And on the flip side is Big Bottom. And this thing's a must-have. Does it have a book in it? No. This has that and the record. But anyway, both of these songs are great. This little record is great. Very fun, crazy little songs. Especially the version of Big Bottom. I think that's a Spinal Tap type thing. Okay, this this little record is really good. This is Jack You Off. And this one, I don't know if these are cover songs. It says written by Prince. So yeah, on side A is a Prince cover song. Then on side B is Strip You Down, and I think that's a Pansy Division song. Anyway, the first song on this, or the side A, is really good. It's a thrashing little punk rock song. That's catchy because I guess it's a Prince song. Believe it or not, that's the only Prince I've ever heard. If I don't buy it and play it, I don't hear it. So, like, I don't know, all through the 90s, I never heard Nirvana. Had no idea what they sounded like because I never saw any of their records. It was all CDs, and I try not to buy CDs unless I'm buying them directly from the band at a show. And they look poor, and I feel bad for them. Anyway, so that's the only Prince I've ever heard. I don't know if I could buy a Prince record. I wonder if I'd like it. Anyway, this is Pansy Division, Touch My Joe Camel. This one's really good. But again, it's not as good as the Homo Christmas and James Bondage. Those two, definitely seek those out. Okay, this is a new Pansy Division record, Blame the Bible and Neighbors of the Beast. And both of these songs on this are entertaining and fun. And definitely worth going to Alternative Tentacles website and buying this. This is on Jello Biafra's label. Okay. Here we go. Now we're getting into a band called Piss Test from fabulous Portland, Oregon. They're better than good. I really like them. This is a Portland Mutant Party 4 compilation. All bands from Portland. This has Piss Test on it. They sing a song, Hunger, which is the greatest. And it's got other bands that, they're okay, but the Piss Test band really stands out. And here is Piss Test. This is on Johnny Cat Records. And this thing has got Babies, Cabin to the Methadone Clinic, IPA, just everything on this is great. Here's another Piss Test record where everything on this is great. Methamphetamine for cocaine prices, vegan coffee, better pay your publicist. This whole thing is the best. I don't know what this is called, just Piss Test record, I guess. Okay, here's another Piss Test record. And here's a flyer from when I went and seen them and the Quaaludes, and Cyclops from San Francisco showed up. This show was really great. Not a lot of people there, but doesn't matter. I was there and it was fun. Okay, this is another Piss Test record. Leather Jackets in the Heat, Used to Skate, Nick Cave Phase. Every single song on this thing is worth your time. there's the little flyer from the Blackwater in Portland, Oregon. And Johnny Cat was DJing. Wonder if Johnny Cat's still alive. He had cancer and they had benefits. I went to a few of them. Wonder if I'll still be alive. I'm being sick all the time. Okay, this is Propagandhi, how to clean a couple of things. This one's pretty good. This is a record that Tony Collins sent me. It's the Peabodys, and also Juvenile Wreck on the flip side, and it's pretty good. Pop punk type stuff. Oh, this one is really good. This is from a band called The Pissed, and on the flip side is a band called No Sun, Half Empty. But anyway, the Pissed side of this, which I think is side A, let's take it out and look. Yeah. It has, I don't know what are the songs on this. Anyway, the Pissed song on this is just the best. In fact, there might even be two. The First Stone and Comfortable. Yeah, those are the Pissed songs on this thing. I don't know what this little record's called. I mean, if you were going to look it up and try and buy it somewhere, I guess you could go to Discogs and just punch in The Pissed and then look for this 7-inch record cover. Anyway, great. This is really good. Okay, here we go. This is a compilation 7-inch with the Pink Lincolns, the Go to Hells, the Crumbs, and Against All Authority. This thing is really, really good. The Pink Lincoln song on this, called Sleeping Song, will stay with you for the rest of your life. You'll never forget it. The rest of the bands are okay, but the Pink Lincoln song is the reason that you'd give the guy $5 for this 7-inch. Okay, this is a record I bought at a show in Portland, Oregon called Pool Party Party, and it's okay. It was $1, and it's just pop punk, kind of crazy sounding pop punk from fabulous Portland, Oregon, I think. I'm not sure where this band is from. Probably from Portland, Oregon. Okay, the last of the P's, I think. I may find more over there. Sorry about the low energy, but I don't feel good. My throat is constantly sore. All right. This one is Poison Idea on one side and Kill Your Idols on the other. I think. Yeah. I think they're doing each other's songs, like Kill Your Idols is doing a Poison Idea song and vice versa. As you can see, it's a picture disc. It's a gnarly looking picture disc, and it's pretty good. The Poison Idea song, Nothing to Say, is pretty rowdy. Okay, so that's it for the O's and the P's. And maybe tomorrow I'll do a bunch more. I'm going to be going to some shows next week. I'm looking at where I got them written down here. I'm going to see Sloppy Seconds soon. The Bad Religion show that I was going to go see got canceled due to the coronavirus, which I probably have. It's kind of too bad that we're on a planet covered in viruses, and the planet is supposed to be here for us, yet viruses aren't good for us. So we're on a planet covered in something that's not good for us, and this place is supposedly here for us. I don't think this place is here for us. I think this place is here for viruses, germs, and insects. Those are the real reason for the planet. I don't know what we're doing here, but the viruses and insects reign supreme, which is kind of exciting and depressing. Anyway, and I'm going to go see a band called Scarecrow. They're really good. A band called School Drugs. They're very, very good. If you're a fan of the Nightbirds, School Drugs are very similar to the Nightbirds, except they're better. They're better than the Nightbirds. So check out School Drugs, and if they play wherever you are, go see them. I'm going to go see them in downtown Detroit. I'm going to go see Canine Hemorrhoids again. And I put a video of them up on my channel, so I'll see them do another little 4-minute set. And the Subhumans from the UK, they're playing on the 7th of next month. Hopefully their show won't get canceled. Amo and the Sniffers are also coming, so there's a bunch of bands coming, and I hope they don't get canceled due to coronavirus. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Oh, hold on. One more thing. This is great. The Senate Theater in Detroit, Michigan, downtown Detroit, well, Michigan Avenue, had a showing of the 1933 version of King Kong on this giant screen in this old beat-up theater, except for, well, I made a video of the inside of the theater, and the inside was nice. The outside, wow, it looked like England 1943. It looked like it had been bombed from the sky. But anyway, a lot of people showed up, you know, probably 60 or 70 people showed up to see this. And they were selling these posters for the event. And it was the best. If you ever get a chance to see the 1933 version of King Kong on a big, big screen, definitely go. It's a completely, excuse me, it's a completely different experience than watching it on the television at home. It's just the best, and it was great that they had little posters made up for it. And they're also having at the same place, which I'm going to go down for this next thing, May 11th, a Laurel and Hardy festival, and they're going to show the Laurel and Hardy movie Blockheads. And I'll definitely be at this. It's a great theater. They have a nice little parking area around back. The only problem is the front of it. It looks like it's closed. And it's not illuminated at all. So you'd walk right on by, even though they're having a movie in there, which they show movies there all the time, and you'd never know it. They should put something on the marquee. The only problem is the marquee is gone. It's just torn out. Anyway, so the Senate Theater, whenever they show movies, they make posters for the movies. I can't say enough good things about the Senate Theater in Detroit, Michigan. Okay, now this video is over.